For decades, stories of the Mothman have been some of the strangest, most terrifying accounts in cryptid history. Described as a dark, winged creature with glowing red eyes, the legend began in West Virginia in the 60s, but sightings have continued around the world ever since. Many believe the Mothman is nothing more than folklore, but others claim they've captured strange figures on camera that seem to match the descriptions of the creature. Today, we take a look at more of the most chilling Mothman sightings ever recorded. These two images have been floating around online for years, some of the only allegedly genuine photographs of the cryptid. The images have been reshared so many times it was hard to find an original source. Furthest back I could go was a blog post from 2008, with the uploader writing that the images have been going viral for several months at that point, though based on the timestamp at the bottom of the images, they date back to 2003. Supposedly the photos come from the old bridge connecting Russell, Kentucky to Ironton, Ohio. The story goes that someone spotted this large black figure perched on top of the bridge, pulled out their digital camera to snap a picture, and just after the first image was taken, the thing unfurled a pair of massive wings and flew off. What do you think this thing is? Is it just a large bird? Are the pictures total hoaxes? Or could this have really been a genuine Mothman sighting? Remember that weird video of the floating humanoid in Phoenix we covered in part 1? Well, this next video looks kinda similar to that. Take a look. This footage was captured way back in 2005, oddly enough also in Phoenix. Don't know what's going on in Phoenix. The guy who captured the strange footage is named Jeff Woolwine. He's been filming weird objects in the skies over Arizona for years, has appeared on talk shows as well as hosting his own cable show. He was pretty used to seeing UFOs, or UAPs as we often call them now, but this one was a little weirder. Something about it looked more biological, which is why he titled the video Flying Humanoid Lizard Man, but this video also comes up in Mothman conversations. Not that many people think this is the famous cryptid, just that it looks like it could be a Mothman-like creature, at least according to some. As for me, I have no clue what this thing is, so why not enlighten me? Let me know what you think down in the comments. This creepy clip was reshared by the Squatch Watch network. As their name suggests, they post a lot of Sasquatch videos, but this one is clearly different. Someone's filming out their window late at night, and out of the shadows behind some trees are a pair of glowing eyes, red eyes. You can't really make out any other details aside from what might be pointy ears, but they're very dark. Point is, it looks like there's something perched on one of the trees. And given the spacing between the eyes, it does not look like a normal bird. This thing looks big. Is it Mothman? Who am I to say? I do know that Mothman is always described as dark with glowing red eyes, so I'll let you be the judge. On a side note though, given the theory about Mothman appearing just before major disasters as this kind of omen of death, well, having it stare straight at you like this would be a whole other level of terrifying. A man was driving along this desolate road late at night when his headlights hit something that he would never forget. Take a look. Something darted across the dirt road not far from his car. He had no idea what it was in the moment, but when he went back through his dash cam footage later, well, he still had no idea what it was, but zooming in on the thing, he did get a closer look. The thing was large, grayish in color, and almost appeared to have what looked like wings flapping at its sides. This video actually comes out of the Appalachians, not an area you'd typically associate with Mothman, but apparently there have actually been sightings of Mothman-like creatures for years across the region. What do you think was captured on camera that night? Was it a normal animal obscured by the camera and the lack of light, or something more mysterious? This image was snapped by a man named Ray McDonough in 2011. Posted the image in a video he posted on YouTube in 2012, writing in the description, "This thing attacked my friend in my backyard in Commack, New York. Commack is located about 15 miles east of Mount Misery Road, where the Mothman was seen 30 plus years ago." Ray said that on the afternoon of Sunday, November 27, 2011, he and his friend were in his parents' yard. They noticed a dark figure high up in the tallest tree. It had red glowing eyes and was perched up there watching them. As Ray fumbled for his iPod to snap a picture, his friend panicked and ran up to the steps of the deck to the back door. And that's when the bat-like figure swooped down at incredible speed and just missed his friend, who luckily ducked just in time. After snapping the image, the thing flew off. Next, we have a strange video that started making the rounds on TikTok. A couple was hiking through the woods one night in Ohio, Mothman territory, when they noticed something watching them from the edge of the trees. At first, they assumed it was probably just a deer, but the longer they looked, the more unsettling it became. The eyes weren't moving like they expected, and instead of immediately running away, like most animals would, whatever was out there seemed to stay focused on them. The couple began to feel like they were being followed. The figure never steps fully into view, but some viewers pointed out the way it moved looked unnatural. While some people believed it could have been a large predator, others compared the shadowy figure to legends like the Mothman, due to the glowing eyes and Ohio. Eventually, the couple decided they'd seen enough, and they hurried back to their car. Wise decision. In January 2017, a strange photo from Levine, Arizona went viral after a man named Richard Christensen posted it on Facebook and asked people what they thought they were seeing. The image showed a dark figure in the background that appeared to have a large body, wings, and what looked like a horned head. Christensen didn't offer his own explanation, only posting the caption, "What the F do you see in this picture for reals?" The internet quickly turned the photo into a mystery. Before this post was deleted, it had been shared nearly 90,000 times, received more than 10,000 comments, with thousands of people trying to figure out what was standing in the image. Some viewers were convinced it was something supernatural, claiming the shape resembled a demon or even, of course, the legendary Mothman. Others argued it was just a trick of perspective, saying that the figure was actually a tree distorted by the lighting and low-quality image. A few people looked into Christensen's background, noticed he did work as a stagehand, leading some to speculate the figure could have been a costume or prop from a performance, but the image gained enough attention that news stations across the US covered the debate, but no clear answer was ever confirmed. This next clip allegedly comes from Dallas, Texas, although there isn't much information about who recorded it or the exact location where it was filmed. What we do know is that whatever appears in this footage is definitely not a small animal. The creature is first seen perched on top of what looks like a radio tower, sitting high above the street below. Even from far away, its size becomes much more noticeable. It suddenly spreads out its wings, eventually calmly lifts into the air and disappears out of frame. Some viewers have compared the mysterious figure to the Mothman, especially because of its enormous wings, the way it seems to appear out of nowhere before vanishing. Of course, there's no proof that this is a real cryptid, but the video did appear before AI-generated footage became a common thing online. And this final piece of footage was uploaded in May of 2016 by a user named Pito, but the exact location where it was filmed is still unknown. The video shows a gloomy, fog-covered landscape. Something massive appears moving through the clouds. According to the story behind the clip, Pito was so shocked by what he saw that he just froze there for a moment, before finally grabbing his phone and starting to record. The figure first appears partially hidden behind a tree, but even at a distance, it's clear that whatever is flying overhead looks enormous. A few moments later, the creature moves back into view, revealing a much clearer look at its wide wings as it glides through the dark, misty sky. That's been the video. I'll catch you, yes, you specifically, in the next one.